Fáilte go dtí de chearmanas branta ó Ollscoil Maynooth. Welcome to your Maynooth University Conferring ceremony. Congratulations on successfully completing your programme of study. We hope your time in Maynooth was enjoyable, challenging and rewarding, and that it will be beneficial to you in whatever you plan for the future. Your Conferring Day is one of celebration with family and friends and marks an important milestone of your achievement. We wish that we could celebrate with the graduates of 2021 in the way the Maynooth University community normally does. We will do so when circumstances allow. Wishing you health, happiness and success as you celebrate this special day. Gi míid sláinte sanas agus gach deara ort agus an lá speisialta seo ó chailúra agat.
Díomh Galéir, agus fáilte go Ollscoil Maynooth. My name is Aidan Mulkeen, I'm the Registrar of the University, and it's my pleasure to welcome you today to this rather unusual virtual conferring ceremony. Conferrings are one of the highlights of the university year. For you, our new graduates, they're the opportunity to think about what you've done and to celebrate your success with family and friends. For us as the staff, it is the day when we see you confident, competent, ready to face the next stages of your lives. It's a day on which we are extremely proud of you, we're proud of what you've achieved, and we're proud of what you can achieve. So it's a real disappointment to us that we can't have you here today in person on campus for this ceremony. It's not the ceremony you would have wanted, and it's not the ceremony we would have wanted for you. We will invite you back on campus at some point in the future so that you can have your chance to be here in person. But for today, we will confer your awards with this virtual ceremony and hopefully give you a chance to celebrate with those around you. Before we start, let me take a moment to tell you a little bit about what to expect. This is a formal meeting of the university to confer academic awards, and by tradition, parts of that ceremony are conducted in Latin. So in a moment, I will open the formal part of the meeting with a short passage in Latin, and I will then hand over to the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Celtic Studies and Philosophy, Professor Colin Graham. As we come to each new category of award, the Dean will read a short passage declaring that you, the graduands, are properly examined and ready to receive your awards, and I will respond approving the awards. Each of your names will then be called in sequence. When we have conferred all of the awards, I will close the formal part of the ceremony and I will invite the President of the University to give his conferring address. And now to begin. Universitas Hibernia Nationalis, pre honorabiles provice cancellariae totaque universitas, haec comitia universitaria hodie convocata sunt, od quidem veri millerisque maxime eximi ad gradus academicos admittantur.
Prae honorabilis provice cancellariae totaque universitas. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, double major. Praesentu vobis hasque mias filiosque mios, quos omnes scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles et idonios, esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro cursu confectu, idque tibi fide mea testor expondio totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro cursu confecto.
Catherine Agbaje, Colm Ahern, Aisha Anderson, Evan Archbold, Ronan Armstrong, Aideen Balfe, Ciara Banville, Gillian Banville, Rachel Barnes, Siobhan Behan, Grania Bell, Samantha Bennett, Roisin Bergen, Samuel Bergen, Ciara Birmingham, Adam Billingsley, George Blaney, Ella Boland, Laura Boland, Megan Bowe, Adam Boylan, Luke Boylan, Cian Boyle, Niamh Boyle, Jamie Boyne, Luke Bradley, Tony Brady, Kitty Brannigan, Emily Brazel, Shane Breen, Alex Brennan, Carrie Brennan, Holly Brennan McLaughlin, Pierce Breslin, Katie Brewer, Alexandra Broderick Kahn, Ava Brown, Gemma Buggy, Patricia Bukvich, Irina Bunici, Erin Burke, Bronwyn Butler, Grieving Byrne, Connor Byrne, Ellen Byrne, Emma Byrne, Lauren Byrne, Michaela Byrne, Warren Byrne, Isolt Byrne, Shauna Callahan, Mark Callan, Connor Canavan, Grace Cannon, Jordan Carey, Cian Carolyn, Jordan Carolyn, Sheehan Carolyn, Shania Carr, Andrea Carroll, Simone Carroll, Megan Carson, Ryan Carter, Demi Casey, Erin Casey, Serena Casey, Aisling Cassidy, Anthony Cassidy, Philip Cassidy, Blonid Castles, Alison Claffey, Dara Clark Walls, Abby Clune, Hannah Cody, Niamh Codd, Peter Coffey, Alice Colfer, Owen Colleran, Matthew Coulton, Lauren Cummins, Laura Commons, Cathal Conlon, Fiach Conlon, Ellen Conneely, Cleana Connolly, Rachel Connolly, Sarah Conran, Catherine Conroy, Robin Conroy, Ciara Conway, Evan Corcoran, Murren Corkery, Grace Cotter, Shane Coughlin, Aoife Cox, Julianne Cox, Elodie Coyar, Matthew Crean, Connor Cronin, Healy Crosby, Donna Crine, Laura Cullen, Cathal Culliney, Enda Cully, Sarah Cummins, Jennifer Cunningham, Sarah Cunningham, Livia Kiryova, Joseph Curran, Shannon Curran, Georgiana Kustura, Leona Daly, Brandon Dondosky, Aoife Darby, Lauren Darby Tuner, Helen de Burke, Daniel Dean, Ellen Deegan, Chloe Delaney, Keelan Dempsey, Sean Dempsey Campbell, Sean Devan, Emma Doheny, Carla Doherty, Niamh Domican, Claire Dowd, Megan Dowdall Cullen, Olin Downey, Andrew Doyle, Molly Doyle, Owen Doyle, Roisin Doyle, Victoria Doyle, Margaret Duff, Michelle Duffy, Rachel Duffy, Erin Duke, Maria Dumitru, Aaron Dunn, Hannah Dunn, Susan Dunn, Oluwata Milihan Egg Bisakin, Rachel Effie, Gail Elise, Anya Ellis, Eileen Ellis, Connor Ennis, David Ensor, Charlie Evans, Amy Fahy, Niall Farrell, Patrick Farrelly, Connor Farrington, Aisling Fennell, Shane Finn, Chloe Finnegan, Molly Fisher, Sinead Fitzgibbon, Saoirse Fitzpatrick, Lucy Fleming, Tig Flinter, Ellen Flood, Christopher Flynn, Jasmine Flynn, Robert Flynn, Ciara Foley, Anya Fortune, Isabel Fox, Liam Foxall, Andrew Gaffney. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, International. Harris Ariman, Rachel Bryan, Anna Maria Budnaru, Caitlin Byrne, Shane Campbell, Shannon Cassidy, Emily Vei Yo Chung, Saik Yan Chun, Orla Clavin, Stephanie Coyne, Niamh Crowhurst, Kevin Cummins, Michelle Devaney Tarleton, Sophie Devine, Katharina Dietz, Daniel Doherty, Emma Doherty, Aideen Dines, Beth Doyle, Emma Doyle, Orla Doyle, Ivy Idades, Caitlin Egan, Connor Fanning, Connor Faulkner, Kate Finnan, Leanne Fitzpatrick, Anna Gallagher, Jennifer Green, Tara Gunning, Owen Hand, Christine Hannigan, Ciara Hennessy, Aaron Hogg, Danielle Keane, Katie Kelly, Kevin Kelly, Colleen Kiernan, Emer Kiernan, Liz Marie Kiuvu Bonioma, Ethan Lahif, Aoife Lawless Larkin, Ingrid Lynn Santos, Julie Lowe, Megan Fiong Ki Lu, Anna Madigan, Gavin Malone, Dara Maloney, Craig Maples, Ciara Masterson, Karen McCabe, Lisa McGrath, Michaela McNulty, Sarah Mullen, Lucy Nally, Quiva O'Brien, Fiach O'Cruliach, Cian O'Finn McCostigan, Emma Phelan, Jordan Rankin, Laura Riley, Claire Robinson, Evan Rooney, Oisin Scurry, Becky Shuangru Shi, Hannah Tracy, Oisin Chut van de Velde, Jenny Tully, Vietica Vindrich. Doctor of Philosophy Arts. Praesentu vobis hanc miam filiam quam scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habilem et idionam esse quae admitator ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae, idque tibi fide miae testor expondio totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa admitto te ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae. I would now like to invite Professor David Stifter to introduce the doctoral award from the School of Celtic Studies.
School of Celtic Studies, Sean Gaeilge. Ellen Ganley. Title of the thesis, The Life and Cult of St. Abban, a dossier study. Supervisor, Dr. Elizabeth Boyle.
Prizes and awards. Each year, the university awards over 100 academic prizes at its annual prizes and awards ceremony, and the following prize recipients have been conferred at this ceremony. Department of Anthropology, Anthropology Community Award, Conor Fanning. Department of Geography, Department of Geography Prize for the Best Physical Geographer in the third year examinations, Owen Doyle. Professor T. Jones Hughes Prize for the Best Overall Performance in the third year examinations, David Ensor. Special Prize for Effort from the Department of Geography, Siobhan Bean. Department of History. First place in BA History, Kevin Cummings. Department of Music. Owen Rock Memorial Prize for first place BA Music Degree Examination, Katerina Dietz. Department of Philosophy. The Professor Thomas Kelly Prize for the Best Overall Final Year Student, Oisin Chut van de Velde. Department of Psychology, Final Year Prize in Psychological Studies, Molly Doyle. Department of Sociology, the Justine Horgan Memorial Prize, Warren Byrne. The Third Year Politics Prize for the Best Performance in the BA Politics Degree Examination, joint winner, Warren Byrne. The School of Business, School of Business Prize for Best Business Student in Arts, Kate Finnan. School of Modern Languages, Literatures and Cultures, the Austrian Embassy Prize for the Best Final Year Examination in German, Fiek Okruliok. Chinese Embassy Prize for Best Performance in Final Year, joint winners Jordan Carolyn, Megan Fyong-Ki Liu. Chinese Embassy Prize for Outstanding Effort in Final Year, Dara Maloney. Prize for Outstanding Achievement in Final Year, Spanish, Orla Clavin.
Pre honorabilis provice cancellariae totaque universitas. Ceremoniis rite confectus, queso facias finum hujus convocationis universitariae. That concludes the formal part of this ceremony, and your degrees are now awarded, and my congratulations to all of you. I would now like to invite the President of the University, Professor Philip Nolan, to give his conferring address.
céimethe a gcuine úsle, bhálam fáilte pársanta a chorómh go léir líne chuig an searmanata speisialta ach neamhnach seo. Is so-called speisialta é an searmanata seo is saoil na géimethe nua, agus tá áthasarm go bhfuil deise goin é calúra ó chéile ach le chéile freisin, agus mar sin bhála mar dús cógordas a cría dhéanamh le céimethe go léir. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to offer you my personal welcome online on this very special occasion for each and every one of you, and for those with you, your graduation day. We had desperately hoped that we could be able to do this together on our campus, which is really looking wonderful as ever, and we are as disappointed as you must be that it is not yet safe to do so. But I think we're nearly there, and in the course of the next year, we intend to invite you all in person to come together so that we can be together and celebrate your achievements. Appropriately, given the very particular challenges that you have faced, you should be entitled to not one, but two celebrations of your graduation. Nonetheless, graduation day itself, the day, is a very special occasion in your life's journey, and I'm delighted that we have the opportunity to celebrate it apart, but at the same time very much together. And I do begin by offering you my heartfelt congratulations and my hope that for each of you this is as personal and joyful and special a day as if we were all here together. This has been a most unusual and difficult time. In your penultimate year of study, we were struck by this pandemic, the likes of which we have not seen for a century. You have all been affected by this. Your lives and your studies have been severely disrupted, and some of you, sadly, will have had the additional strain and grief of seeing your loved ones severely ill or losing loved ones to COVID-19, and they are very much in our thoughts. None of us imagined that this would be so difficult. None of us imagined that this would go on for so long and with such loss. And yet, through all of this difficulty, you found the resources and the resilience to complete your learning, to complete your studies. And it has been for that reason, and amplified by those events, our extraordinary privilege to confer on you today the degrees that you so richly deserved. So I'd like each of you to take a moment now and reflect on the last 18 months and on your entire journey of learning and study, knowing that all of your classmates are thinking and reflecting at the same time, wherever they may be, and think about how much you have achieved, how much you've overcome, to be where you are today, and just to absorb the significance of this moment. And I'd like to thank, on your behalf, two groups of people. Firstly, the staff of the university, who went to extraordinary lengths to ensure that you could successfully complete your studies. And second, the people closest to you, many of whom will be with you right now, wherever you're watching and participating in this ceremony. They've loved you and they've supported you through thick and thin, throughout your journey of life and learning, but especially so over the last 18 months, and they deserve your deepest gratitude. I know you'll have done everything you can to make this day special, and you will have made this day special, and you will make it special throughout the rest of the day. You'll have dressed up, you'll have gathered those closest to you together to witness your graduation. And I say this at every graduation ceremony, and I say it because I really believe it's important. Do take some time, some private and special time, later in this day, to let those people you've brought around you just show you how proud they are of you, to let them into your moment of celebration, to let them show how much they love you. You'll find it moving, you'll find it embarrassing, but it's a very special moment for them as it is for you. Make the most of it, because however you feel in this moment, it's going to leave with you a memory that will last the rest of your life and the rest of their lives. These are the final graduation ceremonies for me at Maynooth University, as after 10 years, my term of office ends on the 30th of September. I have, over that time, had the privilege of conferring degrees on over 45,000 graduates, each one of you now making your way anew in the world, empowered by your education. And it's one of the great pleasures of my life to meet our graduates. I meet you all the time in many walks of life, and I'm so impressed by, so uplifted by your ability, your ambition, your optimism, your concern to use your education collectively to make the world a better place. Earlier this week, I listened to our ambassador to the United Nations, Geraldine Byrne-Nason, speaking as our representative on the UN Security Council. She directly addressed the women of Afghanistan, offering them her solidarity and support and calling upon the rest of the world to do likewise. It was a powerful and an influential moment. She, like you now are, is a graduate of this university. You have little idea where your education and your life may take you, what challenges and achievements lie ahead, but what you must know is that your future and what you do with it is important. Yes, we face extraordinary problems, poverty and inequality, assaults on democracy, and above all, an ecological crisis of which the current pandemic is just one aspect. But you are ready. You're ready to make a difference. You graduate from a truly great university, one that cares about learning and its students. And in my last graduation address, I want to offer my profoundest and sincerest thanks to all of the staff of the university for the support that they've offered me and the support that they have offered you over a decade. So you graduate from a great university with great people. You graduate into a country that's teeming with energy and talent, in a union where diversity and depth of culture allows us to think and to be freely and challenges us to think and be differently, anew and rigorously. So let these be your sources of hope and optimism and energy to boldly imagine a better future and work together to that ambition. And remember this, in the great challenges that do face us, how we live our ordinary lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely matters as much or more than the greater projects of our public lives. It is the little things as much as the great that change the world. This, above all, is what we as academics hope for you, that we have helped you find ways to live your lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely. We have great hopes for you. It's been our privilege to witness your achievements to date and to be part of those achievements. And we look forward to all that you are going to do into the future. So no pressure then. For now, cherish this moment wherever you are, with those you are with. Make the most now of this day, and tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. Draw on the resources that your education has given you, and the energy and love of those around you to navigate an uncertain future with new knowledge, skill, creativity, and optimism. When we meet again, you'll already have moved on and started to make your own individual and special contribution to the world. So it's farewell then, and I know you and your very special alma mater will fare well. And it'll fill my heart with joy to see your individual and collective stories unfold in the years and decades ahead. Gurmagh give galéir, agus ganair live galéir.